I'll keep this simple, ladies. So there's a candy store, okay? And the candy store, as soon as you turn 18, you're allowed into the candy store if you're a woman, okay? As a man, you're not allowed into the candy store until you're 35 years old, have $100,000 saved up, and you've been to the gym for at least 5 years consecutively. Once you have these prerequisites, you're allowed into the candy store. Well, obviously, as you guys know, this takes time to acquire, and you can, the guys end up waiting, 18 years plus, right, to get into this candy store. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, the ladies are in there since 18 years old. You guys are walking up and down the aisles, having all the candy you want at 20, 21, 22, whatever it may be. You start to figure out what you like, what you don't like. You figure out Tootsie Rolls are disgusting. The yellow flavor of Laffy Taffy is strange, and pink Starburst is superior to the yellow Starburst, right? All these little things, gummy bears, whatever. You try to figure out, do I like chocolate? Do I like white chocolate? Whatever. So you guys are having your fun in the candy store, having the candy that you want. So, 17, 18 years later, now the men can come in at 35. They saved up their money. They've been in the gym, and they finally are 35 years old. Bang! They run into the candy store. They go nuts. But taking every piece of candy, going wild, like, oh my God, they're eating all the Tootsie Rolls that you guys left over. They're disgusting. They're eating the yellow Laffy Taffy, the yellow Starburst, like everything, right? They're going nuts, right? They're just running all over the place. And, you know what I'm saying? So, and they get the candy. And then you guys are looking at them like, bro, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, it ain't that serious. Like, why, you know what I'm saying? Why do you want to eat all this candy?
I've been here before.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why women don't understand that the men want to have multiple women is that for men, we have to fight tooth and nail to get into this candy store. You know what I'm saying? Women are just allowed in, and I don't say that to be a misogynist or toxic, whatever it may be. It's that women are born with value, men must create their value. So when men are finally able to create their value, they're going to go crazy because so few men actually get sexual access from women. And I know you guys might not know this, but like only about 10 to 20% of guys are having sex with all the girls, like 80, 90% of the girls.
Yeah.
So in other words, there's a lot of Eskimo brothers. There's a lot of Eskimo sisters out there, not many Eskimo brothers. So since women are all chasing a small percentage of men, these guys have all the leverage and they're getting all the girls, your Drakes, your Futures, your rappers, your athletes, whatever it may be. I'm sure you've probably seen them at the club, right? And I'm sure your colleagues, like, those are the type of guys they date. All the women are chasing these guys, right? See, the ladies are smiling at me, they know.
Yeah.
So when a guy is finally able to become and be able to stay in the candy store, he's going to take his time and eat as much candy as he can because he has to fight to get into there. So that's the analogy I always give to women about why men always want to have multiple women, because it's difficult to do.
And let me add to that as well. So also as well, a lot of guys, right, that are, I would say, new entrepreneurs, new millionaires, they're young, right? So in the candy store, there's a back door. And only some guys get that back door entrance because they become millionaires at a young age, or they become successful.
They get an inheritance or something like that.
So like YouTubers, gamers, they're very young and they're very successful. Mm-hmm. So still, remember, you got at 18 years old. He's getting maybe at like 20, 22, 23. So this is all new for him either way. So those guys...
We're always catching up to you guys.
Yeah, always catching up.
So, because if you take a guy that's a 6'5" guy making $500,000 a year, etc., he's not going to have nearly the amount of options as a girl that's, average looking and has, and not even the hottest. He's going to have half her options. I guarantee if each of you guys opens up your phone, you're going to have 99 plus DMs in your Instagram box of guys trying to hit you up. Men?
Yo, don't talk.
It's a Sahara Desert, bro.
You walk into a bar, right? What happens? You go in the bar, let's say there's 20 guys, right? You say, you know what? Who wants to have sex? I guarantee you, at least 19 of them will say yes.
Facts. They're going to be like...
We walk into a bar, who wants to have sex? You misogynist? Oh, how dare you? Like, no, don't talk. So
that or crickets.
Yeah, it's like, yo, nigga, get out of here. So it's tough for guys.
Yeah, it's tough, man. So that's why men, that's why men go crazy, because so few guys are actually able to do it. You look at rap videos, like there's a reason why they have different assortments of girls. Like men look at sex completely differently than women do. And this goes back to what I was saying. This is why, like, when a man like has sex with other girls, it's not that big a deal because it's physical, but you can still love your girl but bang other chicks. But it doesn't work the other way around for women.
That's not fair. I don't like that.
Well, hold on. I'll say this. Yeah. It's not fair that we can't sell feet pics and make money.
There you go.
It's also
you can.
Well, fresh.
Just so you know, I'm coming out with my own feet pics. You guys want them?
No, but realistically speaking, I know you're saying you can, but let's be realistic.
I know.
Men, there's a lot of life isn't fair. You know what I'm saying? Like equality is a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like men and women are completely different. There's privileges that men have that women don't, and vice versa. I argue that women have more privileges than men do nowadays in modern day world, but that's a whole other conversation. But what I will say is that I know you're saying that's not fair, but it's also not fair that a 21-year-old can get invited to a party with rappers and millionaires, whereas a 21-year-old guy would never even get the chance.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
so there's positives and negatives on both
Yep,
sides.
everywhere.
So that's what it is.